Let's fill out the New Hampshire Dog Bill of Sale together, so both the seller and the buyer walk away with clear, dated proof of the sale and the dog's details. Start at the top with the date of sale. Then the seller's details. In our example, that's Anna Baker, with her address, phone, and email. Then the buyer's, Ben Carter, with the same. 2 quick habits. Enter each name exactly as it appears on that person's ID and on the title. A nickname or a typo can stall the transfer later. And don't leave a line blank. If something doesn't apply, write NA. Next, describe the dog. Add the name if it has one, then the breed, the sex, the date of birth, any registration or microchip number, the color, and the health condition. The more specific you are, the stronger the record of exactly which animal changed hands. Now, the purchase date and the sale price, in our example, $8,500, paid all at once, by check. Write the real price. A figure that does not match what actually changed hands leaves the buyer with weaker proof and can raise questions later. Now the signatures. The seller and the buyer each print their name, sign, and date. This form also has witness lines and a notary block. Use them if your state requires it, or add a witness for extra proof. Then make 2 copies. Each side keeps a signed one. Before you buy or sell a dog in this state, there are several important requirements you need to know about. So let's walk through them together. First, puppies must be at least 8 weeks old before they can be transferred to a new owner. No dog can legally change hands before that age. Next, every dog must receive an approved vaccine against infectious diseases before being offered for transfer. This applies to both licensed sellers and private individuals. Before the transfer happens, the dog must also go through a quarantine period of at least 48 hours. A health certificate from a licensed veterinarian is required, and it must have been issued within the prior 14 days. When the transfer takes place, that health certificate must be handed directly to the buyer, along with any other documents that are customarily provided. Remember, this is general information, not legal or tax advice.